Hello and welcome back to Fluent Mic English. I am your host, Sarah, and today we have a very special episode for all our listeners. We are going to talk about a problem that many beginners face.
That is right, Sarah. Hello, everyone. My name is Mark. I am an English teacher, and I am very happy to be here.
Welcome, Mark. So, what is the big problem we are discussing today?
The problem is silence. Many beginners do not speak English.
They do not speak, but they are learning English, right?
Yes, they study grammar and they read books, but they are afraid to open their mouths.
I see. They are afraid of making mistakes.
Exactly. They think, I will speak when my English is perfect.
But that is a trap, isn't it?
It is a huge trap. You cannot become perfect if you do not practice.
So our topic today is how to speak English daily, even if you are a total beginner.
Yes, we want to help you build a daily habit.
Mark, could you explain the word habit for our listeners?
Of course, a habit is something you do regularly, often without thinking about it.
Like brushing your teeth?
Exactly like brushing your teeth. You do it every morning. Speaking English should be the same.
Okay, that sounds great. But how can a beginner do this if they don't know many words?
I have 3 main techniques for you today.
I am ready. Let's start with technique number 1.
Technique number 1 is called narrating your life.
Narrating your life. That is an interesting phrase. To narrate means to tell a story or to describe what is happening, right?
Yes, that is correct. To narrate is to describe actions as they happen.
So how does a student do this?
It is very simple. You speak to yourself while you are doing things at home.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. Imagine you are making coffee in the morning. You can say out loud, I am walking to the kitchen.
Okay, I am walking to the kitchen.
Then you say, I am picking up the cup.
I am picking up the cup. This seems very simple.
It is simple, and that is the point. You don't need difficult vocabulary.
So you are just describing your physical actions.
Yes, I am pouring the water. I am drinking the coffee.
Why is this helpful, Mark?
It connects your mind to your mouth.
It connects your mind to your mouth. I like that.
Many students can read English, but their mouth muscles are not used to making the sounds.
So this is like exercise for your mouth?
Exactly. It is physical training. You are training your mouth to speak English sounds.
And the best part is nobody is listening.
Right. You can make mistakes. It does not matter. You are alone.
This removes the fear of judgment.
Yes, judgment is when other people decide if you are good or bad.
And nobody likes to be judged. So narrating your life is a safe way to practice.
Try to do it for 5 minutes every morning.
That sounds very manageable. Manageable means easy to do or easy to control.
Yes, start small. Do not try to speak for 1 hour, just 5 minutes.
Okay, that is a great first tip. Narrate your day. What is the second technique?
The second technique is called shadowing.
Shadowing, like a shadow on the ground?
Yes, a shadow follows you everywhere you go. It mimics your movements.
Mimic means to copy exactly, right?
Yes, to mimic is to copy. In this technique, you copy a native speaker.
How do we do this step by step?
First, find a short audio clip, maybe a podcast like this one.
That is a good idea. Use our podcast.
Listen to 1 sentence, then pause the audio.
Okay, listen, then pause.
Then, repeat exactly what you heard. Try to copy the speed and the emotion.
So not just the words, we need to copy the emotion too?
Yes, this helps with intonation.
Can you explain intonation for our beginners?
Intonation is the music of the language. It is how your voice goes up and down.
Ah, like when you ask a question, your voice usually goes up at the end.
Exactly. Are you hungry? My voice goes up.
If you have flat intonation, you sound like a robot.
Right. We want to sound natural. Shadowing helps you learn this music.
Should beginners try to shadow fast speakers?
No, definitely not. Choose something slow and clear.
Like this episode?
Yes, this episode is perfect for shadowing because we are speaking clearly.
So the steps are listen, pause, repeat. Listen, pause, repeat.
Yes, and do this with the same audio clip many times.
Why many times? Isn't that boring?
Repetition is the mother of skill. If you do it once, you forget. If you do it 10 times, you remember.
That makes sense. It builds muscle memory again.
Correct. Your mouth learns how to move without you thinking about it.
I think this is a very powerful tool. You can do it anywhere.
You can do it in the car or while cleaning the house.
Okay, so we have narrating your life and we have shadowing. What is your third technique for speaking daily?
The third technique involves technology. It is voice recording.
Oh, recording your own voice. Many people hate hearing their own voice.
I know, it feels strange at first, but it is very honest.
What do you mean by honest?
When you speak, you think you sound perfect, but the recording tells the truth.
I see. The recording shows you your mistakes.
Yes, but don't be sad about mistakes. Use them to learn.
How should a beginner start recording themselves?
Use the voice recorder app on your phone.
Okay, and what should they say?
They can answer a simple question. For example, what did I do today?
So keep a digital diary.
Yes, an audio diary. Speak for just 1 minute.
1 minute is very short. Everyone has 1 minute.
Record it, then listen to it immediately.
What should they look for when they listen?
Check for clarity. Could a native speaker understand you?
Clarity means how clear your speech is.
Yes. Did you pronounce the word thinks correctly, or did you say sinks?
Ah, the difficult TH sound. Recording helps you hear that.
Yes. If you hear a mistake, try to record it again. Try to fix it.
This is self-correction. Self-correction is a very advanced skill.
It is, but beginners can do it too. You are your own teacher.
I think that is a very empowering idea. You are your own teacher. You do not always need a class to learn.
Classes are great, but you only have a class a few times a week.
True. To be fluent, you need daily contact with English.
That is why these 3 methods are so good. You can do them every single day.
Let's review the 3 methods quickly.
Number 1, narrating your life. Talk about what you are doing.
Number 2, shadowing. Mimic a native speaker to learn intonation.
Number 3, voice recording. Keep an audio diary to check your progress.
Mark, I have a question about motivation.
Go ahead.
Sometimes beginners feel silly doing this. They feel stupid talking to themselves.
That is a very common feeling. It feels unnatural.
How do they overcome this feeling?
They need to change their mindset.
Mindset is your attitude or how you think about things.
Yes, don't think I look silly. Think I am building a skill.
Like an athlete training in the gym?
Exactly. Does a runner look silly when they are sweating and breathing hard? No.
They look like they are working hard.
Speaking English alone is your gym training. It prepares you for the real game.
The real game is speaking to a real person.
Yes, if you practice alone, you will be much more confident with people.
Confidence comes from preparation.
That is a great quote. Confidence comes from preparation.
I want to talk about vocabulary for a moment. What if a student wants to narrate their life, but they don't know the word for something? For example, they are in the kitchen and they don't know the word for kettle.
That is a wonderful opportunity. Do not stop speaking.
So what should they do?
Describe it using other words. Say, the machine for hot water.
Ah, circumlocution. That is a big word.
Yes, circumlocution. It means talking around a word you don't know.
So if I don't know kettle, I say, the metal pot that boils water.
Perfect. This is a very important skill for fluency.
Because in real life, we often forget words.
Yes, native speakers forget words too. We just describe what we mean.
So if you get stuck, explain it.
And then, after you finish speaking, look up the word in a dictionary.
That is the best time to learn new vocabulary.
Yes, because you have a context. You needed that word, so you will remember it.
Context means the situation around the word. Learning words in context is much better than learning a list of random words. Mark, we have discussed consistency. How often should students do this?
Every day, no exceptions.
That sounds tough. What if I am busy?
You are never too busy to speak for 2 minutes.
That is true. You can do it while showering.
While walking to the bus station, while washing dishes.
It is about finding dead time in your day.
Dead time is time when your body is busy, but your brain is free.
That is a great definition. Use your dead time to speak English.
If you do this for 1 month, you will see a massive change.
Your hesitation will disappear.
Yes, the words will come out more naturally.
Before we finish, do you have any final advice for our listeners?
Yes, please be patient with yourself.
Patience is very important.
Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint.
That is a classic idiom. A marathon is a long race. A sprint is a short